Want to keep your blood sugar in control and still enjoy fruit? What if I told you that some fruits actually help eliminate excess sugar from your blood? And even doctors are surprised by it. I'm Dr. Kade, and today I'll show you 2 incredible fruits that can help lower blood sugar fast, backed by science and easy to add to your day. Welcome back to Dr. Awareness, your go-to channel for natural, evidence-based health tips. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and join our growing community. Now, if you have type 2 diabetes, or you're trying to prevent it, you might have been told to avoid fruits. Why? Because they contain natural sugars. But that's only half the story. Some fruits, when eaten the right way, can actually support blood sugar control. Research published in the Nutrition Journal found that whole fruits, particularly high-fiber ones, are linked to lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes and better glycemic control. And today, we're talking about 2 of the best, kiwi and pear. First up, kiwi. This small, fuzzy fruit is a powerhouse for people with diabetes. With about 2 grams of soluble fiber per 100 grams and a water content of over 80%, kiwi slows down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. The glycemic index of kiwi is around 50, which is moderate. But because of its fiber, it doesn't cause a rapid spike. In fact, a study from Diabetes Research and Clinical Practice found that regular kiwi consumption improved insulin sensitivity in adults with elevated blood sugar. One simple tip: add sliced kiwi to your morning oatmeal. The combination of beta-glucans from oats and the soluble fiber in kiwi creates a gel-like effect in your gut, which slows carb absorption even more. Or try kiwi on top of unsweetened Greek yogurt. You get fiber, protein, and 0 blood sugar spikes. Now let's talk about pears. A ripe pear contains about 3 to 4 grams of fiber, mostly soluble, and a low glycemic index of around 38. It's also over 80% water, which helps with hydration, a key but often overlooked part of blood sugar management. The pear's skin is where most of that fiber is stored. So here's your tip: always eat pears with the skin on. You can chop it into a salad, pair it with a handful of almonds, or even bake it with cinnamon, a spice also known to support glucose control. One client of mine started replacing her afternoon cookie snack with half a pear and a few walnuts. Her post-meal blood sugar dropped significantly over 2 weeks, and she felt fuller for longer. That's the power of fiber and whole foods. I once worked with a type 2 diabetic who was told to avoid fruits completely. He loved sweets, felt restricted, and was frustrated. So we added a kiwi in the morning and a pear in the afternoon. With the right portions, fiber, and pairings. And guess what? His HbA1c dropped in 3 months. Not from medication changes, but from smart, consistent choices. Remember, not all fruit is bad for blood sugar. In fact, fruits like kiwi and pear can be medicine, if used wisely. Eat them whole, combine them with protein or fat, and focus on fiber-rich varieties. Want to see more fruits or recipes that can help manage your blood sugar naturally? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if this video helped you, share it with a friend or family member who needs it.